Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Miraculous Monday. Now, if you've remembered from last week, I suggested maybe we do like a challenge thing to replace the bingos. And one thing I think I saw in one of the comments was, what if I try to guess a random screenshot from a random episode? Because that would be pretty quick, pretty quick and easy. And I thought that was a good idea. So I wanted to pitch that idea to you guys. So you guys would just send me some random screenshots and then I would just look at one and try to figure out what episode it is. And then if I figure it out, then obviously I'm off the hook. But then if I can't figure it out, then, I progress through our little brackets of, wig and, well, horns and then wig and then, all that stuff. So just wanted to pitch that out to you. But yeah, without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and hop right into this video. Could you say that a bit louder, Marinette? I don't think all of Paris heard you. So it looks like we got Marinette here in Where Dad, where she's like, I think she's telling Tiki about her problems because she's Ladybug, right? And so she's like just sort of yelling out here, right? So it's things like these that annoy me a little bit, cause like, why? Why is this still a thing, right? Like, how can she go out and be like, man, Tiki, I have so many problems as Ladybug and all this stuff. I didn't hear the actual audio, but she's like, and she transforms in the middle of the day, right? Like, there's no security cameras. Back in like a really long time, like one of the like first 10 or so, maybe first 20 Miraculous Mondays, because we're on episode what, 126 maybe is this one. So back in the early stages of this series, we had one post where it was like, let's see, it was Puppeteer 2, and they were in the elevators, and then, the cameras that are in elevators, like, am I a joke to you? So it was super funny. So yeah, security cameras just don't exist. As a 16-year-old boy, I thought you guys might appreciate my home screens. Oh, cool, look at this. We've got, like, the entire thing is Ladybug themed, and then there's also other ones. I'm not gonna go into full screen for these other ones because it would be too hard for me to showcase, but we could get a basic gist. We got one for Rena Rouge here. We have one for Zoe. We have one for Lady Noir. Where's Cat Noir? You just threw Cat Noir under the bus there, didn't you? Good job, I guess. Where's Cat Noir? Where's Cat Noir? How to redeem Queen Bee. The writers, let's redeem Chloe. Thomas creates Zoe. That's basically what happened. Now, I don't know. I mean, obviously, we've talked about this a bunch, and I know Thomas's stance on it, but the problem is it sort of seems like there is this disconnect here where it's like they started going like a redemption arc kind of way, and then they were like, just kidding, we're not doing that. So it's like, I don't care what move you decide to make, right? Because it's your show. I'm just along for the ride, right? So you make whatever decisions you think is best, but don't like change it up in the middle of things. Like that's really what it felt like. It felt like you were going one direction and then you were just like, never mind. And that just feels really weird. So just stick to whatever you're going to do. Don't change things up. That's my biggest complaint with Chloe's redemption arc. Cause like, if she was meant to always be a bad person, fair enough, right? But you guys sort of made it seem like there was a redemption arc, and that's why I think people are upset. So yeah, needed to stick with your made up mind there. If Nuru and Dusu use their powers without a holder, what would the command be? So judging based off of this, I would assume it's saying like, what would their, saying be? Like Lucky Charm or whatever, right? But I don't know. There's probably been confirmation of this on like Twitter or something, and you could probably look up on the wiki what it is, but I think it would be interesting, and this sort of begs the question, how was Marinette not able to control Tiki when she went, out of control, right? Remember in Dearest Family when Tiki went out of control? So if Gabriel can control his two Kwamis, why couldn't Marinette control Tiki? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, unless if it has something to do with like maturity or power or something like that. But just thinking about it now, it's like, I know that's kind of off topic, but like, what happened there? I don't think anyone recognized him. Gabriel in Glaciator 2 actually caring about his son. I'm here for you, are you okay? The fandom, wait, who are you? Okay, actually, I would disagree with that. I don't think he was just doing what he felt like was necessary, right? Because sure, in this context, that would look very good. However, Adrien was like, I'm fine. And then Gabriel's like, okay, well, I'm here. And it's like, he didn't try. He didn't actually try, right? He was just saying what he felt like he was obliged to say as a father, right? So it's not like he was actually caring about Adrien. He was just like, at least, maybe he was. I mean, I'm sure maybe just a little bit, right? But if he actually really cared about how he was doing, if he was okay, he would like, you know, try a little bit harder to, you know, act like he at least cares, right? Because he was just like, oh, are you okay? Yes. Oh, okay. Well, have fun or whatever, you know? Like, it just doesn't work like that, okay? So, yes, in this context, this looks really good, but in the full context, maybe not so much if you dig deep into it enough. Thomas, I will block you on Twitter. Just a little reminder that Ladybug can let Hawkmoth steal the Miracle Box empty and use Suhan's staff to find his lair and defeat him with the help of his team in matters of minutes, but the writers are just dumb. Well, you see, it's not that the writers are dumb, it's just that they don't have a choice, right? Because the type of show that this is, it's all the characters have to be really dumb in order for them to be able to make a bunch of episodes, right? Because clearly, they could do this and then the show would be over, right? But in order for there to be a show, this cannot happen. So, there you go. But I do feel your pain here because Hawkmoth, there's so many good ways that Hawkmoth could do. And okay, Hawkmoth, there is definitely some things that he could do better, but maybe would not succeed, but would be better than what he's doing right now, like akumatizing Mr. Pigeon 72 times. Like, you don't need to do that 72 times. It's clearly not gonna work. So there are like definitely better things that he could be doing, but yes, they just have to dumb him down a lot along with everybody else, except for Felix. Chart of parents in Miraculous. Oh, this isn't interesting. Haven't seen this one before. So we've got Alex's father, we've got Jagged, we have Felix's mother, and then we have Gabriel there. Have we seen Alex's father aside from that one episode? Well, I think we have, because doesn't he run the museum or something like that? So we have seen him there, I think. But yeah, it wasn't very frequently, but yeah, this is interesting. Never seen this one before. If someone like this happens in season 5 or something, we're all gonna have a heart attack. I release you from your existence, Adrien. Dun dun dun. Well, if this happens in season 5, then I'ma head out. I just don't like the theory. I mean, okay, I know like I make fun of the theory, right? But like, I'm not trying to be mean about it. I know I got a lot of comments being like, man, I don't like it when you're trashing on my theory. It's like, guys, that's just the character I've made for myself, right? I'm not trying to personally attack you by saying I don't like your theory. That's just what I've made myself out to be. I'm that guy that really dislikes the Senti-Monster theory. So don't take it personally, okay? Just a little out there, a little thing out there for you who need to hear it. But yeah, the theory is bad. Will it ever stop hurting? This character deserved so much better. Well, we had one of these posts earlier. I feel like we see these posts all the time. Like, guys, come on, relax. I already explained my thoughts on this, so I'm not going to talk about it again. Just go back to like the second post or whatever it was. Same thing. It's so cute how he pretends to stare at Marinette through the phone when in reality he's just staring at the ceiling. I feel like this was maybe just not necessarily something that Adrien was doing, just something that the writers did or the animators did just to make it easier for the children to understand what was happening. I don't know, because I feel like a normal person would not be doing that. So I don't know. That's probably just something that the writers did to be like, ooh, it's so sweet and when in reality, it just doesn't make any sense. That still makes me cringe so hard. Remember when Adrien saw an orange sticky substance falling over an entire hotel and then proceeded to taste it? I think that's funny. I mean, you know, 5-minute rule. I mean, it was, I don't know. Maybe the 5-minute rule or 5-second rule or 30-second rule, whatever you live by, I'm not judging. But maybe that's not applicable when it's been falling on a building and through the ground and seeping through things. Maybe that's not the most sanitary thing, but I thought this was funny. This shot is so funny to me. Why and when did they have a photo shoot with the villain? That's a good question. I did laugh a little bit when I first saw this one too, because it's like, what the heck is this? It's like the perfect, hey, we're at the Eiffel Tower, duh, you know, like, so yeah, this is funny. What are your thoughts on this? Tiki says that Marinette is the best holder she's ever had. How bad were the other Ladybug? I don't know, okay? It was a different time. Maybe the other Ladybugs didn't have as much responsibilities to do, and Marinette, you know, is fighting a big supervillain and she's doing decently good at it. And the other Ladybugs were maybe just trying to go out and like help citizens and save cats from trees or something. I don't know. We don't know. We can't judge it based off of something that we don't know. So maybe we'll learn in the future. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. And for the Tom Post of the Week, just a reminder. Remember when Ladybug asked Adrien to jump from a 210-meter tall tower, and he was like, OMG, whatever you say, bae, and jumped. That's funny. And looking at it now, I guess I didn't really notice this, but the Ladybug shot looks really good. It looks like an SAMG episode. Was Godzilla an SAMG episode? I didn't remember that, but maybe it was. It's just been so long since I feel like we've seen an SAMG episode. I don't know. At least a good one. I feel like SAMG's quality has gone down a little bit, because if there was an SAMG episode this season, it was hard to distinguish that between the other studios. Whereas before, it used to be like, this is an SAMG episode, instant tell. But now it's getting a little bit hard to tell, because I feel like SAMG dropped their quality a little bit for Miraculous, because apparently they're doing 6 episodes. So, I don't know. Unless we just haven't seen an SAMG episode yet. So, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. If Nuru and Dusu use their powers with Remember when Ladybug asked Adrien to jump from a 210-meter tall building, tall tower, not building, dang it. Remember when Ladybug asked Adrien to drop, oh my god.